If you gotta keep watering yourself down, dimming yourself, dissociating, that space is not for you. No matter how much you try to hide or suppress who you are, your light is going to be peeping through the cracks. What's good, my loves? Welcome and welcome back to another video. Let's just get right into this one. You are already a star, and it is time to act like it. The difference between stardom and fame: people who seek fame are looking for validation, attention, money, status, without no real purpose other than to just feed into their egos. But when you are a star, you know exactly who you are. You know what you stand for. You have intention, purpose, and direction. You are inspiring and impactful. And you have a lot of passion, no matter how many people have seen it. You still shine. Certain qualities that you have inspires people to expand their awareness, whether they like it or not. When I say it's time for you to act like it, it's time to accept that you are not welcome just any and everywhere. When you somebody that's down to earth and you building your brand, your company, your business from the ground up, you always gonna know who you is because you've experienced the lows and the highs of everything. It builds so much integrity, right? Somebody that is degular, meaning superficial, they don't know who they are outside of what they act like, they're not even going to be able to relax in your presence, no matter how much you try to condemn yourself, contort yourself, maybe even abandon yourself, suppress yourself. There is something unique about your energy that you cannot hide. Your authentic spirit will bother people without you even doing or saying anything. So when you like, okay, I gotta pay these bills, I just gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm just gonna take a little fraction of myself and I'm gonna go do this thing because I know it's gonna be easy and simple and it's just gonna be quick and I gotta be strong and toughen up and just get through it. But you know for a fact that the environment is detrimental to your mental, physical, spiritual, financial, all that. It's going to take way more out of you than it's going to pour into you. That right there is not humility. That's self-destruction. Because you know damn well you're overqualified. And you look ridiculous trying to condemn yourself to one little thing because you think, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know that God is calling you to higher if you feel a whole lot of resistance from what you used to know. If you gotta keep watering yourself down, dimming yourself, suppressing your whole authentic spirit, dissociating whole time, that space is not for you. You are already a star. It's time to act like it. So how about we use that strength for something that's actually hard, which is the challenge of stepping up to the unfamiliar. How about we use that willpower and resilience to bulldoze through our own excuses? Because when you take the path of creativity, then it starts to feed into you as well. Even if you got some obstacles that are a challenge or whatever, it's gonna be worth it. These past couple months, I have been depressed. Barely had interest in washing my ass daily. I'm talking about every 2-3 days. But soon as I started creating again, that's when I started gaining energy. When I started nurturing my spirit. Not only is it for your happiness and your health, but it's for all the people that you're meant to inspire and impact. Because your art will get to exactly who it needs to get to at that time to help shift a perspective, to help push them more towards their soul's truest expression. No matter how much you try to hide or suppress who you are, when you are a star, your light is going to be peeping through the cracks. You're going to shine regardless. Some people are going to be weird regardless. So you might as well just do you. And right now, I'm learning that my nervous system deserves better experiences. I'm like, I keep hiding myself, I'm dulling myself down. I am really at my lowest, but yet I still keep feeling like shit every day. People are condescending every day, trying to belittle every day. And I'm like, nigga, I am tired. I'm tired. But sometimes people want to kick you while you're down because that's the only time that they're going to be able to get a lick in. They see is something special about you that they don't want you to see or that they think you don't see yet. No, I know who I am, but my ego is so used to belittling myself, abandoning myself to make other people more comfortable. Sacrificing your authenticity is not noble. The right thing to do is to be who you are, move in your purpose, move in your creativity, and inspire those that's meant for you. Because even if people are low vibrational, insecure, and all those things, making them comfortable show ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help you or nobody. Not that you need to help them, but I'm saying pacifying that is still feeding into that delusion. It's still dysfunctional. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the peace, stay calm, because you don't want things to escalate. But what I'm saying is, you're not limited to that way of living. That's not all that exists. That's not your role. Is to just no. There's a world out here, there's people out here that will appreciate who you are. One thing about me, I never asked to be loved, cared for, supported, ever. But all I ever wanted was acceptance, and didn't even get that, and that's fine. A lot of people can't even accept the reality of their self. So of course they're not going to see you. Of course they're not going to accept you because they can't even conceptualize the idea of you. They can't see past their own self-hatred, which ain't got nothing to do with you. But on another vibration of those who are in their personal power, of those who enjoy things like self-reflection, self-care, actively seeking to love themselves, not only will they accept you, but they will appreciate you. They will pour into you as you pour into them. They will love you. They will care for you. And I'm telling myself that in order to experience that reality, I have to be me. Me has to be visible. I have to keep putting myself in situations and environments to attract those experiences. I'm so glad that I don't let life make me bitter, because I have been before, just feeling upset about being mistreated. That's normal. But look at the people that's treating you like that. They don't treat themselves well, and they don't treat nobody else well. You ain't nobody's punching bag. And if toxic people can only be cool with you if they controlling you, absolutely not. I am my own person. So don't let nobody make you feel guilty for knowing exactly who you are. Don't let a crab try to tell you, oh, who you think you, shut up. Your personality and life choices ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And anybody that loves themselves, that's working on themselves, they don't compare themselves to other people. Okay? What Cat Williams say? I don't hate you. I just don't like the choices that you make, because those are choices that bitch ass niggas make. Yeah, it's not people at all that you're looking down on. It's an energy. It's a behavior. It's a way of being that I don't deserve, because I don't treat people like that. So no, I'm not about to allow myself to be treated like that, because I'm not going to do you like that. And go about your business and play with your kind. Okay? Because this ain't that over here. Like, you ever wonder why toxic people, they got so many others to control and possess and abuse, but yet they be so fixated on trying to oppress you? That's because your authenticity disrupts their carefully curated illusions of themselves, and they accountability deficient. So they not gonna look in that mirror. They allergic to that. They ain't gonna look in the mirror. They gonna say you. It is pathetic. And they better be lucky and grateful for your silence. If I was to tell you about yourself, baby, you ain't gonna come back from that. You are lucky that the chosen one is holding their tongue, because baby, your spirit is already disturbed by them just existing. So don't let them get to showing their personality or clapping back at you and telling you about yourself. Baby, that shit gonna stick with you for the rest of your life. And I'm not trying to be on your mind like that. But anyways, I digress. Okay? You deserve the love that you admit. You deserve the sweetness that you give. You deserve to experience the things that bring you joy because you have gratitude for every little thing. So you deserve to feel abundant. Everything you've ever dreamed of would not exist if it wasn't meant to be experienced. So as a Black person, you're worth it. As a woman, you're worth it. As a spiritual person, you're worth it. As a minority in any type of way, you are worth it. I get discriminated for a couple things, being Black, being young, being a woman, being pretty, being quiet. But the thing that I get the most shit about is being a free spirit. People hate when you are not constricted by the shackles of your own mind. Oh, they hate that. But that's one of my core values. Because why would this earth exist with so many delicious experiences if we weren't meant to experience it? That don't make no sense. My spirituality is freedom, fluidity, purpose, direction, impact. And the only way for me to help is if I stay true to myself. And when you keep up with yourself, your appearance, your spirit, despite life's challenges, you don't let life make you bitter. You stand on who you is, you have integrity, you will quickly become the local celebrity. See, on this channel, I get support more than anything. Most of y'all are not even fans. You're supporters because you can see me as a human. You appreciate my creativity, qualities that I have, but you also resonate. Not only do you get it, but you also live it. And it doesn't matter how many views I'm getting. It does not matter how many subscribers I have. You just fuck with what I'm doing. But in person, people don't even gotta know what I do creatively. It is my essence that people are a fan of. And a lot of the time, they will resent the fact that they are a fan. That's where you become a hater. That's what they call toxic fans. It's people that are obsessed with qualities that you have, yet they don't like that they love it. And when people treat you like a celebrity, they get the dehumanizing you. They get the feeling like you owe them something because you have something that they feel is unattainable for themselves. Energy vampires' entitlement is crazy. One of my biggest fears is becoming popular. I'm not gonna lie. As an introvert, that terrifies the shit out of me. It makes my ass itch. But you know what? I'm gonna be myself, and whoever needs to see my art is just gonna see whatever they need to see. But as far as all that extra material defined by something outside of me, I don't do that and I don't play that. Don't come over here in my face trying to benefit off of some shit that I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even put that on a pedestal, but you putting me on a pedestal. I'm gonna always be me. I've always created. But some of this is public and a lot of it is, I wear it. You know what I'm saying? Self-expression. When you a creative motherfucker, you is art. But anyways, you can't just be around the superficial. No individuality, no worth from within, no self-esteem. You are already a star, and it is time to act like it. You gonna always be grounded. But not everybody is going to look at you that way. Some people are going to look at you as a commodity. Some people are going to feel entitled. And it just is what it is. You got to be very discerning and very intentional when you are a star. Thank you for tuning in to the end of this video. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one.